Departure lounge. Departure lounge. Take me away from this place. Departure lounge. Digital wind beneath my wings, hear the engine softly sing. Chasing pixels on the screen, a lonely digital queen. Where am I going? Got that joystick tight. Departure lounge. Departure lounge. Take me away from this place. Departure lounge. Departure lounge. Departure lounge. Take me away from this place. Departure lounge.
That failed. As Melbourne is starting to wake up on this Aussie morning. A very good evening to you all. Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to your Thursday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. Of course, as always, hope everyone is doing well. We are on board tonight. The Ansett Australia Fokker 28. We are headed from Melbourne over to Hobart. It's been suggested in the Discord, and we are doing it this very evening. And of course, I do not come here alone. We have with us not just my favourite, but your favourite too. It's our favourite cabin crew member. It is, of course, Maddie. Maddie, very good evening to you, or in real game time, good morning. Hope you are well. How you doing?
Good morning, everyone, or good evening, depending on how jet lagged you are. This is Maddie, your first class flight attendant on Ansett, Australia. Flight, whatever this is. Tom, seriously, a Fokker 28? We're flying a museum piece to Hobart. I hope you've got the manual up there, because I'm not doing emergency landings in heels. Anyway, hi chat, thanks for tuning in. We've got a full cabin tonight, so if you're in economy, keep your arms inside the armrests, or I'll come back there and rearrange you myself. And yes, before anyone asks, no, I still haven't forgiven Tom for forgetting the snacks last time. But hey, he's the pilot, so I guess I'll let him stay up front. Just know if we hit turbulence, I'm blaming him. And if we land safely, I might even let him have a peanut. So, how's everyone doing? Drop your questions, roast your own travel stories, or tell me why you're flying to Tasmania in the first place. I'm listening.
Thanks for that. By the way, I didn't forget the snacks last time. I may have forgotten them today, though, so that's not my fault.
Oh, so you're admitting it now? Not my fault. Sure, Captain. Next you'll say the turbulence was weather, and not just you banking too hard to impress the chat. But fine, I brought my own stash this time. Emergency peanuts. And no, you can't have any. Pilot or not. Unless you say pretty please. Maddie on camera. Chat, back me up. Should I make him beg?
Please don't.
Fine. I'll spare you the humiliation. For now. But only because the chat's already giggling. You're welcome, Captain. Just remember, next time you forget snacks, I'm telling everyone you're afraid of peanuts. Anyway, back to the flight. We're over Bass Strait now, so if you're feeling queasy, that's either the waves or my singing. Which one do you want?
You know we haven't left the ground yet, right?
Oh, right. Well, technically we're still taxiing. But hey, if you're gonna fly a Fokker 28, You might as well pretend it's a jet. Anyway, chat, don't tell anyone we haven't taken off yet. Let's just act like we're already at 35,000 feet. If anyone asks, the seatbelt sign's on because I'm dramatic, not because we're still on the tarmac. Tom, you gonna give the engines a kick, or are we just gonna sit here until the snacks run out?
I've not even set the plane up yet. I've only introduced the stream. Come on.
Oh my god, Tom, you're literally still on the ground. Fine, I'll wait. But if you don't get us airborne soon, I'm going to start serving pre-flight peanuts to the chat. And trust me, they're just plain air. Take your time, Captain. We're all just sitting here, watching you fumble with the controls like it's your first day at flight school. No pressure.
Yeah, thanks. Clearly she's become best friends with fucking Janet. Right, anyway, let's say hello to those that are in the chat. I'm not begging. No, I'm not begging at all. Let's say hello to those of you that are in the chat this evening. Then we've got Gemma, evening to you, hope you're doing well. Says, how we've not even boarded yet. I know. The school of Janet is one of those weird things. Lee, evening to you, hope you're doing well. Carl, evening to you, hope you're doing well. I did get massively roasted. Nothing I don't expect on this stream anymore. Jim, hope you're doing well. John Brand as well, hello to you. This was actually John Brand's suggestion of going down to Hobart this evening. Well, not this evening, but going down to Hobart at some stage. So I thought we'd do it this evening on the Fokker 28. Finley is there too. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone's day been, by the way? Has it been good? Has it been alright? Does my microphone need fucking plugging again? I don't know if it does. Nope, I just need to pick the right one, clearly. There we go. I think we're okay. Oh no, that's better. There we go. We're back. I don't know why I did that. Never mind. Anyway, you'd have still have heard the conversation that we had with Maddie just then. We'll go back to her in a second once we start boarding. Lisa, I'm good, thanks, Tom. How? Hope you're okay. I'm very good. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Not too bad today. Carl says it's been a strange day. Finley says I'm at my nan's house for the stream. Cool. Nice one. Where are you watching from, everybody? Let us know if you're watching from the comfort of your own home or you in someone else's home. Whereabouts are you watching from? Sarah, evening to you as well. Hope you're doing well. Our call sign today is Ansett 51. It's a real world flight. Not real world anymore, but it was a real world flight from 1994, which was operated by BAE 146. And we are copying that today. Lee says worked late in Stratford. Worked late in Stratford tomorrow. Jean says just here enjoying my mead. Hope we're doing well. On top of a snow-covered mountain is where Carl's watching from. Hope we got a fire going because it'd be quite cold otherwise. Right, let's go over to clearance anyway. So, as you can see in the background, we've got a little bit of a sunrise. And the approach into Hobart, as John will probably tell you, is quite special. So we're hoping to replicate that here this evening. Now, I've got with me my wonderful little checklist. So yes, Gemma says watching from the hills of Vagar in preparation for tomorrow. Yes, hello Vagar, my old friend. We're on. If you're over on Twitch tomorrow, we are revisiting Vagar in the Faroe Islands tomorrow, which is going to just go swimmingly well. I can just imagine. But let's sort the plane out anyway. So we could board with a jetway. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let me get rid of that tab there as well because I've been sorting out the cameras. Let's go for Oceana to deal with us today as well. Is that going to move? It is going to move. Okay, cool. In which case as well, what we'll do is we'll start to prep the aeroplane. So we need to go to the battery section. I know where it is. It's absolutely fine. It's there. See? Told you I knew where I was. David, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Says good day, pommies. I do love a bit of absolute Fokker action. Who doesn't? Who doesn't love a bit of Fokker action? Right, we need to go to the bottom here and get some light switched on, because otherwise we can't see nothing. There we go. Beautiful stuff. In the meantime, we've got the jetway as caught up and everything else, so we'll get the APU switched on, clicking that one there. We'll wait 10 seconds and then we'll press the start button. That should set the APU onto going. Should set the APU on. That's what I'm saying. How's Cristiano Ronaldo going? He's fine, I guess. Let's start the APU. And then we're going to turn Gen 3 to the on position. And then you'll see the needle just here that's starting to rise. Okay. It's on. You'll just have to trust me. Okay. Nav lights to the on position, and we'll go for... Does that put the logo lights on? No. Do we have logo lights? I'm sure we would do. Maybe not. Cool. Okay. So bleed should be on now as well, which will get switched on there like that. We'll go ahead. Now, the interesting thing as well, you have to, you have to kind of listen as well, which is a little bit of a strange one. We are going to have to... Total fuel weight. Have we got... How do we... What do we need today, fuel-wise? Just reload that, so that's all sorted. Import the sim brief. Flight plan, there you go, happy days. We'll start the refueling to get that instantly done. Apparently we've got 42 passengers to get on board today. Let's get the door open. Now, if I pause the music here, can you hear that? Lee's come in with a gifted sub. Sorry, gifted membership as well. It's gone to Ian Clarkson. Lee, thank you so much. Can you hear that? Thanks for that. On board music.
Boarding is complete.
Well, I mean, it's not. It's not. It's not. No. No.
Cabin crew, arm doors and...
No. No. See, now you've ruined it. Can we have it back, please?
Passengers boarding started.
Anyway, it was quick for boarding because I thought, well, we'll just get it instantly on there. But apparently, apparently it just decided it was going to kill it off. But you do get onboard music with it, just not right now because we've kind of got the plane at the weight it needs to be. Gemma coming in with 30 months in the members lounge. Excuse me, says. Looking forward to a fucking good stream. Very good. I thought I'd already done that though. Oh, GSX handling, I see. The music's back. I thought I'd already pressed that. Clearly I've got to do it for others as well. Totally fine. So there you go. Onboard music has returned. So whilst that's happening, we'll go to the master radios which are here. We'll get those switched on. Back to the overhead. We need the emergency light to be armed, which we'll do by flicking the switch up. Please sing happy birthday to my friend Alex. I'll say it, but I'm not going to sing it. Windshield heating to low. I'll say it, but I'm not singing it. But happy birthday to your friend Alex. Shh. Check the fuel. No, the fuel's fine. Because we've imported the flight plan over, so that's fine. I wanted you to sing it on my birthday, says Sean. I'm not singing it. I'm absolutely not singing it. It's a bit like old Shep. If you want to depress people, it's like old Shep. If you want to depress people, I'm not doing it for free. Okay, we'll set the cabin pressure here. So this needs to be at 25. So like that. There you go. So that's sorted. So the cabin altitude and all that good stuff will be fine. So our passengers won't, well, they won't die. Basically, that's the main thing. We'll grab some clearance. In fact, let's do the clearance now. Melbourne clearance. Good morning, Ansett 51. With you requesting IFR clearance to Hobart. I thought the drunken sailor was depressing. Mate, you want to see old Shep?
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Old Shep is the one. I don't know why that keeps happening either.
Ansett 51, cleared to Hobart via the Sunnyville departure, then is filed. Departure runway 16, initial climb to 8,000, departure on 129.4, squawk 5445.
8,000 for initial departure. Cool, that's fine. We'll sort that in a second. Oi, who's the noisy one? It's you. You're the noisy one. Okay. So much better. I think some of you that might play Roblox might know the tune that's being played at the moment. If you don't play it,
is complete.
thanks for that shit. Right, okay, so let's read that back for what we need. Cleared to Hobart via the 74 departure, then the final departure runway 16. Initial climb 8,000, departure 129.4, squawk 5445 for Ansett 51.
Ansett 51, read that correct. Ground is on 121.7. Safe flight, sir.
Right, now we can actually do things. Right, so you'll see knobs here need to be switched around to DME. The mode selector needs to go to heading, and pitch commando needs to be about 10 degrees, which I think is about there. We'll set our course here to in fact no, we don't necessarily need to do that, so that's fine. We'll press, if we go back there, we'll press B and we'll press D for the compass. Nav lights are on. Something else is not correct. One of these things is not like the other. I don't know why that's showing us that. That's cool. Okay, so squawk mode C for the transponder, and that should be fine. Okay, that's fine. I just read what was said. Right, so the other thing that we got to do is this always catches you out. Gust lock needs to be turned off. That's the one that always catches me out. Okay. So this is like a little autopilot pre-select. So that might change. This is something I'm not done here. Right, let's get the music back on here because we're sorted. Right, the fuel boosters. Bosh, 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 and we'll also go for the others as well because why not? Okay. Now I thought that would come on. Have they not? Well, why are they still there then? Theoretically, they should be done. I think they're done. Right. Okay. Yeah, cool. Right, well, I think we're done. So, what time is it now? Okay, so we're actually 4 minutes early, which is absolutely fine. Flight time today is about an hour, so it's an hour down to Hobart. Which goes to there. Right, let's get the anti-collision lights on here. Still don't know why they're there. And we've still got the jetway attached to it as well. It's not though. Oh, it is now. Okay, that's fine. So does that mean that they go now as well? No, they're still there. Right. Okay, fair enough. Okay. In that case then we are pretty much set for pushback, so let's go for it and get sorted. I think we're set anyway. Let's have a look. Just had a coffin fit then. Well, the APU is on, so that's fine. Okay. Just let me have a look and see if there's anything else I might need to add here. Oh, we can use that. So we can, you've got two options for the Fokker 28 here. You've got an option for sort of standard instrument systems, or you've got this system here which has the flight plan and everything else. Now, how do you change the brightness on that, because that is quite low? But it'll give you a guide. Anyway, you've got the system in there if you wanted it. That's on the settings. Alert is on. I think that's what we need, so yeah, that's fine. That's the. Is that the preset? It's probably when the thing goes on. That's totally fine. And then you got your vertical speed buttons there. Right, let's go for it. Let's get ourselves up. No, the flight plan is loaded. How well can you see that on your screen? Can you see that? I don't know how to turn the brightness up on these machines. Yeah. See, I can see it, but problem is, and I know there's a flight plan there, I can't change the brightness, and I don't know how. No, I don't either. To be fair, you don't necessarily need to, because I think the flight plan automatically loads into the aeroplane, so I think it should be fine. Let's go for pushback. Here we go. And let's go to ground and request it. Here we go. Melbourne ground. Ansett 5-1 requesting push and engine start.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback. Ansett 5-1. Push and start approved. Face north.
Just confused me a little bit. I don't know how you. What is the? Right, let me do a very quick Google search here. Oh, logo lights.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Well, that'll explain it. You have to turn them on using the set. That's interesting.
Locking gear.
Oh my. Whoa! Oh my. Okay, so that's without the filters. Okay, that's actually a lot better. Okay, so we are going to get a sunrise. That was very bright. So we've got the filters back. I just want to make sure the filters actually worked, and they did. So that's fine. Right, what did they say? It was runway 16 today. So we need to push the face up that way. Doke, and let's remove the chocks. Just gonna have a quick look just before we do push here. How to increase brightness on a Garmin GMS 430.
Parking brakes, please.
I will in a second. Hold on. So it says to. Maybe not. I've got no idea. I've got no idea how to do it. Fuck it. Don't need it. It's fine. It's fine. Right. As long as we're following it, that's all that matters.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
How about that as a sunrise, though? That is looking quite tasty. Right. So start the batteries up. Start the engines up, rather. We're at the top here for the
Cabin
starter.
is secured for departure.
Thank you. We'll cross over to Maddie once we're taxiing. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to... I'm assuming we are on the move. Yes, yes we are. Right. So if we switch that to number 2, we'll hold that for just a few seconds. And we can see some movement. Fuel should be in. And now we just listen.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
There we go. That's sounding quite tasty. Same for the same for number 1. We'll switch that one across. Hold it for a few seconds. Release and listen. Rolls-Royce Spey engines.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Sounding very, very good. Right, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to set the vertical speed for the autopilot when it kicks in.
Truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
And we'll go sort of in the middle there for about 1,500 feet. When that comes on, hopefully the aircraft will hold. It's a funny shaped plane. It's a beautiful aeroplane. Beautiful aeroplane. So now that the engines are on, we turn off the master switch, like so. We also go ahead and turn off the generator, the main, and the APU bleed. We also go... I'll tell you what we didn't do. Get the aircon button switched on. Should have done that first. We also need the pitot and the vane heating switch on. We also need flaps to 18 degrees. Which, if we zoom in here, is going to be 1, 2, 3. Although realistically, you go flaps 2 of that. David sent a text message in the chat. David. We'll go ahead and turn the logo lights off using the settings. I think it's weird. I find it very strange that you have to do that. I'm assuming that obviously, I mean, it would have had to have had logo lights, no? surely. There's a light dial to the right of the gauges on the pedestal. Maybe that adjusts the GPS. Where are we looking? Oh, that one there. I think that's for this. Yeah, that's... Yeah, it's not the GPS one. I don't know if that's something to do with the GPS itself or not. I don't know. But yeah. Cool. Right. We'll go ahead then and switch off the storm lights. We'll go ahead and put the red bright light on so we look like we're in the red light district. Taxi lights can go on actually whilst we're here, and then we'll go ahead and call for the taxi. Melbourne ground, Ansett 5-1, ready to taxi. With a bright dim switch there.
Ansett 5-1, contact ground on 121.7 for taxi instructions.
Yeah, not that one. I think it's I think it's something to do with the actual GPS itself. But I can't seem to find it for some reason. But that's fine. Right. God. Weren't even on ground. We were on ground. How were we not on the ground then? Melbourne ground, Ansett 5-1 requesting taxi. Yeah, I mean it does a little bit. I don't know why.
Ansett 5-1, runway 16 taxi via Alpha, hold short of runway 27, then Bravo.
Taxi runway 16 via Alpha, hold short runway 27, then Bravo. Ansett 5-1. Cool. In that case, I'm going to bring the Lanta up here. Yeah, so we're going to make a swift left turn. Yeah, cool. So swift left and a right. Happy days. Okay. Don't forget to hit the like button as well whilst you're here. It'd be much appreciated. Let's get going. So the Fokker we're using today is the Fokker 28 3000 version. Fokker 28 came as 4 different versions. You get all 4 versions with this. This is the 2024 version of it. You get the 1000, the 2000, the 3000, and then the 4000. Someone's been placing dirty fingerprints all over the windscreen. Just checking. There. We could have actually... Okay, totally fine. Totally fine. Easy enough to rectify the problem. Totally fine. Are we sure that there's a... I think Melbourne might be a little bit broken because on the Volanta it tells me to go straight on. Now you can't go straight on. So, slightly intrigued by that, not gonna lie. There are quite a few things that are a little bit wrong with this default airport here. Do I watch bargain hunts? Let's see, that's normally on about 1:30 in the afternoon, or 12:30, or 12 o'clock, depending on what time it is. 100% of the time, at that time of day, I'm at work. So I'm going to probably go with no on that one. 12:15, if anyone's going to know.
51, cross runway 27.
Crossing runway 27, Ansett 51. They've also, I'll tell you what Say Intentions have done, they've improved the ATC a little bit, so they'll recognise that you're about to cross a runway rather than just leave you to it. They'll ask you to hold and all that good stuff without you even prompting them. Yeah, 12:15 is... I mean, I'll be at work, so probably not. Even on a good day, probably not. No. Not particularly. So I'm assuming a new taxiway has been implemented, but not properly implemented. So Volanta recognises it, but the actual ground thing doesn't. Has my microphone gone quiet again? I feel like the noise level's not where it needs to be. It seems alright. Bloody thing. I think it's about time we threw it away. John says, I forgot this Saturday is for single stuffed ourselves with chocolate day. It's a simple day. Don't get me started. It's just no. Don't get me started on it because I will vent and I will rant like you've never heard a rant before. Question: why do Carl and Sarah have shields? It's because they're mods. Sarah's a part-time mod. Carl's like the full-time one.
Ansett 51, contact tower on 120.5. So long.
120.5 for Ansett 51. Good day. Okie dokie. Right, we're almost ready. Darren, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. We are set and ready. Let's Melbourne Tower, Ansett 5-1, holding short, runway 16, ready for departure. I did press it, that's fine.
Ansett 5-1, Melbourne Tower, runway 16, winds 270 at 5, cleared for takeoff.
Good takeoff, runway 16, Ansett 5-1. So, let's get landing and flare lights out. Strobe on. Let's go. Classic Rolls-Royce engine is going to sound amazing on departure. Now just make sure the gust lock has been turned off. If you don't turn the gust lock off, you'll have a lock of the controls and you will not be able to fly the airplane. I have found this out many a time. Okey-doke. Right, we're pretty much ready to go. We're going to go 50% for a short amount of time and then literally put it straight into toga mode. And toga that bitch. So, outside view, because why not? Are you ready for the Rolls-Royce Spey engines to go? Here we go then. So 50%. Toga that bitch. Rotate. Beautiful.
Flaps up.
Right, flaps the up position. Right. So now we're going to fight with the autopilot. Here we go. So autopilot should now recognise the aircraft's pitch that we've asked it to do. And then we'll also go for beam. And the aircraft will now begin to turn to follow our flight plan. And as far as I'm aware, everything has worked out the way we had expected it to. We need to go ahead and turn on the vertical speed now as well, because we are rocketing. We'll come ahead and turn the throttles down a little bit because we don't want to break the
cabin crew have been released to begin their service.
the speed.
The seatbelt sign is still on.
We'll press B to collaborate the altimeter, and the aircraft is now pitching at near enough 1,500 feet, which is what we've asked it to do. And then we'll get an alert, but we can actually go auto, so it will do it automatically as well. And there you go, we are looking pretty good. Lee's loving the Spey engines. We're going to go ahead and contact departure. Melbourne departure. Ansett 5-1 with you, climbing to flight level 080. Cruise rate 31,000.
Ansett 5-1, Melbourne departure, radar contact, climb 8,000.
Climbing 8,000, Ansett 5-1. Beautiful. Love that. Superb. Superb. Right. So yeah, you can see the aircraft now just beginning to follow. Oh, there we go. I'm going to brighten now. So if I increase the range here.
Flight level 250.
Is it actually doing that? Or is it following? I think it's following. I think it is. It's pretty much a straight line for us today. So it almost is. I mean, fuck. Okay, totally fine. So we'll focus on one thing at a time. We want to focus on. Cool. So my question now is, the aircraft seems to be...
Ansett 51, contact Melbourne Centre on 135.7.
We can actually sort this out, it's not a problem. Totally fine. So this one you got to proper manage the throttles and everything else. Looking superb. And again, just one thing at a time that we've got to manage, which is including the speed. And then we'll try and correct what we've got here, so let's see if we can do that. So we wanted to set the departure, just because this will help us. We got ourselves onto the Sunty. Two seconds. Right, hang on. Trying to remember how you work this right. So we wanted the Sunty and then load it. So the aircraft should now so we're turning. We'll very quickly work this out. So, fucking hell. No. So, Sunty. And then we want the arrival, just sort this out quickly. That's into no.
Ansett 51, contact Melbourne Centre on 135.7.
One thing at a time, please. One thing at a
New
time.
Zealand
Right.
217, contact Melbourne Tower on 120.5.
Okay, are we still turning?
Switching to Melbourne Tower on 120.5.
No, that's the answer to that question. Okay, so it looks like we're following.
Indonesia 718, contact Melbourne
So we're
Tower
going
on
towards Sunty
120.5.
at the moment. Now what we need to do
0.5 for Indonesia 718.
is implement some of the waypoints that we've got.
Flight level 300.
So, for example, there's a lot to it when using the GPS stuff, but it's fine once you actually get to the bottom of it. So if we if we push there, where Sunti is, if we then load in our waypoint here, probably should have done this beforehand, but again, we weren't to know. We've got plenty of time to do this anyway. It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games. We want Ursom. There we go. We'll enter that. For fuck's sake. Have I just done that there? Clear certainty. We want to remove that. Yes. Now we want to go direct to Ursom. And then what we'll do is okay, we're literally doing this whilst we're so you got to do it before there. So now we want more go. More go. 2 seconds everybody. Right, more go. Insert that, that's after that, that's fine. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. Why did he get timed out? I'm very curious. Why did he get timed out?
Ansett 51, contact Melbourne Centre on 135.7.
Okay, 310 there. Right, cool, fine. If that's what it is, totally fine. Melbourne Centre, Ansett 51 with you, climbing flight level 310. Okay, we'll have a look at the plane in a second, just doing this in mid-air.
Ansett 51, Melbourne Centre, identified. Good
It's kind of like an automatic thing now. If you press the little icon to let the waypoint enter, you can just keep auto everything in. Yes. I remember. Thank you. That makes life a little bit easier. I do remember that. So... Sakut. And then we want... Apparently this this waypoint here is a regular one in Chatham, by the way. That one. Just saying. If you know, you know. That it's a regular one in Chatham, that one. So I've heard. So I've heard. Okay. And we are sorted. Okay. Apologies. Right, there you go. Okay. The noisy one. But it is a beautiful Australian morning. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so mine tomorrow, we're on Twitch. It is request night. Probably, David. I mean, it's all on the grapevine, right? Let's go. Oh! Let's go. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. Let's have it. That's the last 5 for this month. John Brown gets one. Consider it a thank you, John. Now you can imagine the view out this window would have been quite spectacular next to that engine. John, more than welcome. You too can follow the train that we're doing at the moment. There are 6 new members. If you fancy playing a game of roulette, or membership roulette I should say, then feel free to do so. To be honest with you, I think you'll be absolutely fine now. And what we're doing in the meantime is we are going to check in with Maddie. So obviously I was just getting the hang of the aircraft and stuff. Maddie, was the takeoff fine? Did you have any like complaining passengers? Like, what's the scoop?
Takeoff? Honey, I felt that. We lurched like a drunk kangaroo, but honestly, not the worst I've seen. At least no one screamed. Well, except me. I may have yelped when the nose pitched up, but that's just character. Passengers are fine. A couple in row 3 are already asking for free drinks, like we're Qantas. I told them we're Ansett. Economy gets water, first class gets attitude. And yeah, someone in the back complained about legroom. I said, "Sir, you're on a Fokker. It's literally built for short flights and short people. Deal with it." So, smoothish. But if you bank any harder next time, I'm telling the chat you did it on purpose, just to show off.
No, I didn't mean no. What I meant was, were the passengers fine?
Oh, they're fine. A little rattled. Like they just got off a roller coaster that wasn't supposed to be one, but fine. One lady in 8A asked if we were doing turbulence training. I told her no, that's just you. And the guy in 12C, still mad about the legroom. But hey, he's got arms. He can cross them. Honestly, Tom, the passengers are tougher than you think. If they can survive your takeoff, they can survive anything. Want me to do a quick cabin check? Or should I just keep roasting you while they buckle up?
Well, I mean, I'd rather you didn't roast me and you did your job, so I suppose if you want to do a quick cabin check, that'd be ideal.
All right, I'm on it. This is Maddie, cabin crew. Just doing a quick walkthrough. Row 1, first class. Everyone's buckled, drinks in hand.
Hold
no
on,
complaint.
stop. Let me stop you there. What do you mean first class?
First class? Oh, come on, Tom. You know, those 4 seats up front where people pretend they're too good for economy? The ones with the actual legroom. The complimentary, well, nothing. Because someone forgot the snacks. But still, first class. Why? You jealous? Want me to bump you up? Because honestly, if you're gonna fly like that, you might as well get the upgrade.
No. I just didn't think this plane had first class. The last time I checked, it was all economy.
Oh, well maybe you should have checked again, Captain. This Fokker 28, yeah, it's got 4 seats up front that are technically premium because they don't fold into the wall. That's first class. And honestly, if you're gonna fly us to Hobart on a plane that's older than half the chat, you might as well let me pretend we've got luxury. I mean, I'm wearing heels. I deserve to strut past people who paid less. So yes, first class exists. And no, you're not getting it. Not unless you say, "Maddie, you're the best on camera. Your call."
I mean, fair play. Fair play. We'll get back in a second. David, forgive me. David Robertson, thanks for dropping a follow. Hope you are doing well. If you are watching, of course. But yeah, thanks for subbing to the channel. Much appreciated. If first class exists, then fine. There's also a few people that have paid for extra privileges, shall we call it. What have we got snack-wise, drink-wise? I mean, okay, maybe not snack-wise because we're blaming me for this one, but what about drinks? Drink-wise, what have we got?
Drinks? Oh, honey, we're on Ansett, Australia, not Emirates. So, water, room temperature, because the galley fridge is basically a suggestion. Coke, flat, because someone, looking at you, Tom, didn't check the carbonation. And tea, 2 bags, one's already used. I was gonna save it for emergencies, but hey, if you want hot water with a hint of regret, that's your option. Honestly, if we had coffee, I'd be drinking it myself, but we don't, so I'm just gonna stand here, arms crossed, judging everyone who asks for something cold, like we're in business class. Want me to start pouring, or should I just tell them it's complimentary disappointment?
No, just, I suppose the other question is, have we got any beer on board? Like, beer's the next one.
Beer? Oh, Tom, this is a Fokker 28, not a pub crawl. We've got 1 can, and it's warm, like left in the sun for 3 hours warm. I was saving it for, I don't know, a victory lap, but if you're asking, yes, we have beer, singular, and if you want it, you're gonna have to say, Maddie, please, I'm parched, in your best pilot voice. Otherwise, I'm drinking it myself, and yes, I'll do it while glaring at you through the cockpit door. You're
It's not for me, it's for the passengers. Like, I can't, no, I'm flying the plane, I can't do that.
Oh, right. For the passengers. Sure. Fine, I'll serve it. But only because I'm professional, and only because the chat's begging for drama. So, 1 warm beer coming up. I'm gonna walk it down the aisle like it's champagne. Ladies and gentlemen, your complimentary disappointment, served with a smile. If anyone complains it's flat, I'll just say, blame the pilot. He was too busy flying to stock the fridge. And yes, I'm still judging you for not having more. Want me to announce it over the PA, or should I just hand it to the loudest complainer and call it a day?
Feel free to ask if you'd like to.
Let it go. I forget 1 snack. Jeez.
1 snack. Tom, you forgot the entire galley. But fine, I'll let it go. Just this once. Because I'm nice. And because the chat's already on your side. Traitors. So, warm beer served. 1 passenger's happy. The rest are just staring at their flat Coke like it's a personal insult. Anyway, altitude steady. No one's puking yet. We're basically winning. Unless you want to do a victory lap. Or should I start singing Wheels Up until you get to Hobart?
No. I mean, remain professional. But we got questions. We're on YouTube. You got to be professional. We're on YouTube.
Got it. Professional mode on. Hey chat, thanks for the questions. Let's keep it clean. Yes, we're actually flying. Tom's got us at 8,000 feet now. No drama. No, we don't have Wi-Fi. This is a Fokker 28, not a time machine. And no, I'm not serving hot towels. But if you ask nicely, I'll pretend the water's warm. So, anyone want to know how to fold a tray table without looking like a toddler? Or should we just cruise quietly until Hobart?
Well, you're being asked in the chat by David on when you're whipping out your Tim Tams.
Oh, David, always the Tim Tam guy. Look, I love him, but here's the thing. They're in my bag, and my bag's in the galley. And the galley, well, let's just say it's currently occupied by a very sad, warm beer. So unless you want me to fish them out while everyone's watching, I'm gonna save them for the landing. You know, when Tom finally gets us down without bouncing like a kangaroo on Red Bull. But hey, if the chat hits 200 viewers, I'll break them out. Deal?
It'll never happen, but we've got yourself a deal.
Deal. But if we do hit 200, I'm holding you to it. I'll walk down the aisle, rip open the packet, and start handing them out like I'm Oprah. You get a Tim Tam, you get a Tim Tam, and you, yeah, you in row 10, you definitely get one, because you look like you need it. Until then, they're staying hidden, like my dignity. Now, chat, keep asking. I'm bored up here, and Tom's flying like he's reading the manual upside down.
No one's asking any more questions. That'll do. Anyway. Right. Anyway. I got... I don't know. I don't know there anymore. If I'm going to be brutally honest, I don't know there anymore. What you do need to know is that we are descending in 20 minutes time. We did not last long in the air. Took off 22 minutes ago. We've got 28 minutes remaining on the flight. It is a short hop this evening, just to kind of see how we get on with it. But we seem to be doing alright, so there you go. Jim says certain man is based on my sister-in-law. Well, I have heard she's best friends with Janet, which, you know, we know what Janet's like, and here we are again, you know, so good luck. But she does have an attitude. But it's one that's somehow endearing to people because you lot love her, and because you lot love her, she keeps coming back. She's like a boomerang. You think you get rid of her, but she actually keeps coming back. Beautiful. The right handful to fly this one, but it is great fun. It is great fun. So if you haven't done so already, feel free to hit the like button. It does, well, does help the channel out immensely, should we say. And then one of the ways you can support the channel this evening is through TTS. $2, €2, €2 or more will get your super chat rent out. Or by liking the stream, or by gifting some memberships to your fellow members, sorry, for your fellow viewers. I do feel like she could chat for England though, do you know what I mean? Or in this case, chat for Australia. That would be my sort of, my go-to sort of thing. In the meantime, next week, obviously, or this weekend, I'm going to have to write up a new schedule. So, I want to know, please, what do you want to see? What do you want to see? Flight sim wise, by the way, flight sim wise, what do you want to see? Paul Hussey coming in with a membership, or gifting a membership, one Departure Lounge membership, going to Matthew Lewis. Paul, thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. Lee wants the Lufthansa 321 retro jets, which it's amazing when you get new liveries and stuff come out in the real world, how very quickly they are they're made for the flight simulator, and how quickly I download them. So I have got it, so we can do that. I don't even think that's out yet. Let's have a look. Nope. No one's made it yet. Which is a little bit of a surprise, I won't lie. But half expected that one to be out already. No, not yet. But what if once it does come out, because it is quite nice to see the new Tintin livery. Lucky to Manchester. Okay. We've also got business jet flight. Now we do have 2 brand new business jets that come to Flight Simulator this week. They are completely free. Are they both sims? Let's have a look. Because I don't remember. Not there. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Yes, it is. So both 2020 and 2024, we've got some new ultra long-range business jets in the form of the Gulfstream 650 and the Gulfstream G700. So we do have the option to do long-haul business jets now as well. There are some fascinating liveries for those business jets as well. Vinny says it's daytime already. Yeah, where have you been? Where have you been? John wants Scandinavian 319 retro liveries to Vanguard Oslo. I mean, it's doable. There's plenty of options for it. Definitely plenty of options for it. Yeah, it's like Saturday. You've missed the entirety of Friday. Jim says the best business jet livery I've seen is 737, which is Elf. Yes, 9 Hotel Elf. Not available for 2024 yet. 700 hasn't been optimized for it. Have heard there are plans at the moment, and it should be released soon, for the 737-600 to be imported over to 2024. At least there's a Gulfstream with penguins painted on it. There are some interesting business jet liveries out there. But oh, we've lost. Where have the passengers gone? We seem to have lost them. Paul wants Croatia Airlines Heathrow to Zagreb. I'd probably do it the other way round, but that is totally doable.
On 122.6.
Completely doable. 122.6 for Ansett 51. Forgot what we were doing. Melbourne Centre, good morning. Ansett 51 with you at flight level 310.
Melbourne Centre identified. Good morning.
Phantom flight in the literal sense. No, I think it's. I don't think I've collaborated this with GSX, so you don't get to see the passengers. They're on there, but you just don't get to see them. So I need to tick it as an option, like I've done with the others. Just didn't get round to doing it. Now the Gemma suggested Air Do. Now we will do that one. Sorry, Air Duh. We will do that one because that was supposed to have been done, I think, last week. But because of the failed United Airlines stream that we did, and we had to redo it, we had to move 1 or 2 streams, so we will definitely go back to it and get that one done. It's interesting as well because the livery pack that comes for that livery, like you get 3, like the old one, the current one, and like that special livery that you know. The only one that shows up is the special livery. So even it's bizarre. I can't work out why. But the only one that shows up is the one in the special livery, not the original. So maybe it knows. Maybe it knows. Yeah, the bear one, the bear livery. So I'm just thinking maybe it knows. .727M Star was smart. Well, I mean, we do have the 727 now for 2024. That's now in my inventory, along with the livery for M Star and some other really interesting, fascinating liveries. I flew it. If you're in the group chat, I think I showed it. If you're on Discord, I also think I showed it. Did Frankfurt to Newcastle on the 727, and I don't remember it being so easy to fly it. So maybe we could do some 727 stuff. I'd like to be able to show it off again. In fact, I think we will. I think we'll use the 727 at some point. Okay, so Tasmania is right ahead of us. We are about 19 minutes or so away. And in terms of descent, we are 7 minutes away from descending into Hobart. It is a fascinating approach. John will know all about it. We are going in over the sea, over the sea, and it's almost St. Martin-esque. David says, presumably the catering on Frankfurt Newcastle will be a choice of bratwurst or Greggs. I guess it would be. It'd be one of the two anyway. Probably cater for Greggs, if that. Yeah. Also tomorrow we're live tomorrow for the return to Vagar, as well as request evening, as we do on a Friday. It is the last request evening we're doing because next week the schedule changes. So our Thursday stream would be on Twitch. YouTube goes down to 1 stream a week. The rest of it is all on Twitch. And then I never thought I'd utter the sentence that I'm about to say, but the next games night we do, we're going to play Countdown. You know the one. You know how it goes. That one. That one. We're going to play Countdown. I shall host it, and you guys are going to play along. how's it going to work? So how it's going to work is you guys will play. I will obviously host it and stuff. Should I give you a quick show? Should I give you a quick show? Oh no, we can't do it, can we? We're very close to this ending. So yeah, now how it will work is, so I'll have a list of words that can come from the letters that are picked. Then I'll pick someone at random in the chat to select a vowel or a consonant, as you would do. And then you'll get the time to kind of work out the letters and work out words and stuff like that. You won't see the list of words, so therefore there's no cheating. And I'm going to keep a tally on scores for those that are playing. So there'll be no cheating. Because if I show you the words and you go, oh, I had that one, oh, I had this one, I can't prove you had that one. So that's how I think it would work. Paul, chances are it's probably either, well, I think it will change between a Tuesday or Thursday. Will there be a numbers round on a Saturday night when everyone's had a drink? I don't think the thing you want to be doing is trying to work out mathematics. Just, I mean, feel free to do so. If you want a numbers, if you want a numbers round, if you want a numbers round, go for it. But I don't see the numbers round being. I don't see the numbers round being as fun as the words. So it says 2 + 2 = 4 beers. Oh, there you go. There's your win. Yeah, I think we just stick to words. I think words would be much more fun. Oh, fantastic stuff. Couldn't write it. Paul giving another Departure Lounge membership. Going to our very own gym. That's definitely a winner chicken dinner. Awesome stuff.
Ansett 51, cleared Morgie 3 Alpha into Hobart. At your discretion, descend flight level 240.
That's us. So it's not an online thing. Flight level 240, Ansett 51. So it's not an online thing. If I can find an online one, then yeah. But at the moment, no. So I have to kind of take people's thing. So what I would probably do is I'd probably ask for like your best word and pop it in the chat. I suppose it'd be a case of trying to, make sure that people are honest. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. Lewis, evening to you. Doing well. Says Yoshi, wishy-washy. Hello all. Hello to you, sir. Hope you're doing well.
Ansett 51, descend flight level 120.
Cool. Right, let's get the throttle back here whilst we are descending. Descend flight level 120, Ansett 51. It did not like that at all, so speed brake's going to have to come on. Yeah, so I've not properly... The only thing I've got really is... Have a look. What? No. So there's an actual website that's got a picture of Rachel Riley as at the side of it. It's really weird. That could work. Yeah, I don't think there's an online thing. I think you're literally going to have to. I think you're literally going to have to just write stuff down and things like that. Oh. I'm just trying this out. I should probably mute that because I will probably get struck for the sound. We are Lewis. The next round, because I'm going to see if it reveals the letters, the words or not. The next games night we're doing is Countdown. Does it give me words? Show solutions. Okay, so it doesn't give me all of them, but it gives me the best words. I suppose that could work. I like that one better, if I'm honest. That's like a full screen. I'm going to add that to my favorites, and that is going to be what we're going to do. Cool. Countdown. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, so we're not playing it tonight. But we will be playing it the next games night that we do. It should be a lot of fun. Right, now I can put the desktop audio back on this side. What I was just testing it to see what the solutions were, if it was going to give me any solutions, and it gave me the best words, but we can work some other ones out, so it's not... It ain't terrible. See the speed break out just a little bit there, and we are crabbing like a bitch as well. Speed breaks out just to help slow us down. Aircraft doesn't like being at a certain point with the throttle. Play Ring of Fire. We haven't played that in a while, including Rob. Probably because I think we're over it. We don't need to play it. Superb. It's good fun, this little airplane. I mean, if John's still watching, he'll tell you the exact same thing. It is it is great fun to fly. When you're not so much under pressure of doing it on a stream, then it is great fun to fly.
Ansett 51, descend altitude 8,000 feet. Turn left heading 115 vectors for the RNAV runway 30 approach.
Send altitude 8,000 feet. Send up 115 vectors for the RNAV runway 30 approach. Ansett 51. Is that correct? Oh, it is correct. No, it's not. Okay.
Ansett 51, contact Hobart approach on 125.55.
Every time. 125.55 for Ansett 51. Well, no, it can't be a song request. You can't request a song. We don't do the songs on YouTube. Hobart approach Ansett 51 with you descending to flight level 080. So does anyone know what they're doing at the weekend yet?
Hobart approach, identified, morning mate.
Does anyone have any weekend plans? Anything? Or you just literally just been like, I don't know. Who knows what they're doing at the weekend? Anybody know what they're doing at the weekend? Apart from nothing. With an extra helping of nothing. Staying dry, so yeah, it's been, I don't know, it's been one of the, like this afternoon here, we've had a bit of sunshine, but just constant rain, and I think like I am just getting a little bit bored of the rain. Lisa's looking at wall tiles, hopefully in a shop and not just in a bathroom, just stood there. Like, I've just got this vision of just standing in a room, just staring at tiles. Just, you know, like blankly.
Heading 100.
Sorry. Probably not the case. In a shop, or should I say website tile shop? Right, fair enough. That's fine. As long as you're not like, you know, nose to nose with it almost. Listen, just come back from my work mini social at Stratford and it was pouring. What about Blue Kit for another games night? I mean, maybe. Maybe. It depends if, like... I think it depends if people see it as a... I don't know if it's something that people can play all evening, because I think eventually you get a little bit bored. I think it's one of those ones that you play on like a long haul flight type thing, but I don't think, unless I'm wrong, just tell me I'm wrong. Say feel free. More than happy to do GeoGuessr again. More than happy to do that. So there you go, there's Hobart Airport down there. We're coming over the shoreline. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, let's get the replay thing open. Yeah, so there's the airport. Hobart's there. We've got to come in this angle here. So it's going to be interesting. Lewis has decided not to stream this weekend as the weather is shite. So we might play the flight sim. Not flown at 350 in a while. Again, another fun one to get under your belt in 350. Always good fun to fly that. John was correct with the approach. The approach is absolutely stunning. Are you ever going to have this channel for games night only? No. No. Here's the thing. The fact is, there's a lot more to explore with Twitch than there is on YouTube. Twitch just allows you to actually have a good time. Whereas YouTube is kind of like, YouTube holds you back. About approach, Ansett 5-1 requesting descent to 3000. So, yeah.
Ansett 5-1, descend 3000. Ansett 5-1, turn left, heading 050.
It was meant to be snowing here early in the morning for the north. Difference hold you back more than
25 right, heading 260, descend altitude 290 feet until established cleared for the RNAV runway 30 approach.
Clear for the RNAV 30 approach into Hobart, Ansett 51.
Ansett 51, not clear what you said. Say again.
Okay, getting there. Landing predictions, shall we go? We're also tuned in to Hobart Tower, so we can call them at any point we want to. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take control of the aeroplane. Gemma 212, Finley 271, Carl 198, Lee 205, Lewis 231, and Darren with a 192. Jim's gone 180. Cool. Hobart Tower, Ansett 51 on final for runway 30. Let's go.
Ansett 51, Hobart Tower, winds 290 at 16. Runway 30, cleared to land. Max 42.
Clear to land, runway 30, Ansett 51. 195, just like the Embraer, says David.
Jetstar 700, contact departure. Jetstar 700.
Cabin is secured.
Beautiful stuff. Right, let's get the landing nailed. No auto brake, no auto reverse or anything like that. It's all foot brake and speed brake, which is fully deployed. Here we go. Landing into beautiful Hobart. Thank you, John, for suggesting this one. Try and get the airspeed as low as possible. We are recording, just to make sure.
500.
500 feet chord. Go, get those down, get two puppy lights there, two white, two red.
100 feet to minimum.
100 feet chord.
Minimums.
Continue.
$50, $40, $30, $20.
Eventually.
10.
Fuck me. Might have just about saved it there, but that's fine. Okay, hard on the foot brake, and boys and girls, welcome then to Hobart. I would not expect that to be butter, if I'm going to be brutally honest.
Ansett 51, contact ground on 121.7.
But there you go. 121.7 for Ansett 51, thank you.
Ansett 51, say again please.
Shut up. Okay. Hobart ground, Ansett 51 requesting taxi to the gate. What was it? Oh, it was.
Ansett 51, taxi to Terminal Gate 6 via Charlie, Alpha, Foxtrot Hotel. Good day.
Taxi to the gate 6 via Charlie Alpha Foxtrot Hotel, Ansett 51. Nice! It actually was. So it saved in the end, despite about a little bit of a float. But we saved it. Okay, so yeah, so it turned out to actually be a little bit of butter in the end, which was most pleasing, shall we say. So we know exactly where we're going. Also the eagle-eyed will see a 717. And here is gate 6. Exactly where we needed to be. Off the power. And parking brake on. Beautiful stuff. Let's get rid of Saint Intentions. And we'll end the flight on Volanta as well. Give you the details. We'll say goodbye to Maddie as well, because I've realised we haven't done that in the last few streams. Let's actually catch up with her first before we do that. Maddie, we're on the ground at Hobart. I trust the passengers are now sort of eager to get off the plane.
Oh, they're more than eager. They're practically climbing over each other. Row 3's already standing up, like they think we're going to taxi to the gate at Mach 2. I told them to sit, safety first, but honestly, if I don't open that door soon, someone's going to try the emergency exit. So, cabin secure, seatbelts off, tray tables up, except for the guy in 12C, who thinks up means folded into his lap. We're at the gate. You gonna do the welcome to Hobart spiel, or should I just yell, get out over the PA? Either way, thanks for not crashing us, Captain. I mean, it was close, but close counts.
You can probably yell at them, I think. Yell at them to get off.
Alright, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Wait, no, this is Maddie. And we're on the ground, in Hobart. So get off, now. Seriously. Doors open, bags are out, and if you're still sitting there, I'm gonna start charging rent. Row 10, move it. Row 3, stop filming. And you in 12C, yes, you. Your tray table's still down. Up, or I'm coming back there. Thanks for flying Ansett. Or whatever this was. Safe travels, and next time, bring your own snacks. There, done. Now, can we finally get off this tin can? I'm starving. And no, Tom, you don't get a Tim Tam.
Damn it, never mind. Yes, we can get off the plane now, and that is the end of the stream, Maddie. So we're about to depart from YouTube and say goodbye to the chat. Do you want to go ahead and do that first?
Hey chat, thanks for flying with us. Yeah, I know. Takeoff was shaky, snacks were non-existent, and the beer was basically warm soup. But hey, you survived. If you're ever dumb enough to book Ansett again, just don't. Unless you like turbulence and attitude. Safe travels. Don't miss your connection. And Tom, next time, stock the damn galley. Maddie out.
Thanks, Maddie. We'll catch you soon on the next one.
You're welcome, Captain.
Just don't make me fly a Fokker again. My feet are killing me. Catch you next time. And hey, bring snacks, or I'm quitting. Bye, chat. Love you.
Oh, wow. Very formal. She loves you. Right, anyway. Landing rating today, 163.92, which is a nice bit of butter.
Nice.
Yes, it is. So, we're live tomorrow for our old friend Vagar, which is going to be proper tasty. Maddie's going to love that one. But yeah, until then, we're going to disappear. So replay's on its way. If you're disappearing now, thank you for watching. If you're going to watch the replay, if you're going to watch the replay, it is coming up for you right now. We'll watch it from the outside. Anyway, boys and girls, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for our trip to Vagar. Until then, enjoy the replay. Have a great rest of your Thursday evening. Have a great Friday. Get the beers in, because it's going to be a fun one tomorrow, for sure. Over on Twitch, request night as well. Look after yourselves and each other, for myself and Carl and the other mods. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your evening. Take care of yourselves and each other. Very good evening to you all. Thank you for the support as well this evening. And a bye-bye for now. Take care all.
Your attention is to pass, then pay for it. That's why this kid's on top, he belongs there. That's why he take it all, it's like he owns it. Fly high now, like the birds do. It's all over when styles is flying over you. Don't forget the name I do, I need to explain. Jay, welcome to TNA, we about to change a thing. You are, everybody get ready to fly. I am the top tools drop. Get ready to sign. The rest of the paper is a masterpiece release. Flying to the least. It's just a matter of time. Remember to save us for the hospital. Something here's in line. No God. I see the people stare at our line like O'Malley is screaming. You would be your sign now.